Okay, this is Jason Lombard. I'm here with Aspen Coriz. Is that the correct pronunciation? Good, very good.
It is.
Miss Coriz is a alumni graduate of Northern New Mexico, and we're doing a little interview with her today about her experience. So, Aspen, if you would give us a quick bio of who you are and et cetera for a moment here, we'll go from there.
All right. I'm Aspen Coriz Romero. I'm 19 years old. I graduated from Northern last spring with my associates in the liberal arts. I'm a New Mexico Davis Scholar. I currently attend Southwestern University in Georgetown, Texas. I'm getting my bachelor's in anthropology and feminist studies with a minor in race and ethnicity studies. And I was also a member of the Northern New Mexico Upward Bound.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about your experience of Northern.
I really loved Northern. Northern has like a super special place in my heart. I made a lot of friends with professors there. I did a lot of dual credit with people I was with in high school, built a lot of relationships, built a lot of connections. And yeah, I guess I really loved Northern. My experience at Northern was awesome, and I would love to go back. I want to hopefully become a professor, and I would love to teach at Northern.
Oh, very good. Did you have any favorite instructors or professors while you were here?
I loved all of the professors I had. I think all of them are super awesome, but I think two of my favorites were probably Heather Winterer. I took a lot of her courses. She was super awesome, as well as Dr. Trujillo, who's not there anymore, but I built a lot of connections with her, and she just really helped guide me into my college path, and I just really appreciate her and love her.
Excellent. What was maybe the most challenging thing for you during your time?
I think it was a little bit hard kind of balancing stuff because I was a dual credit student. I had a little bit of trouble balancing both at first, but it kind of really helped me prepare me now for college, being able to do that balance. Like I already kind of know the hang of it. I think the hardest time for me was probably when COVID first hit and I had to do my classes at Northern virtually. I didn't like that. It was hard. It was rough. There's a lot going on, so.
And as far as other times or other things that you found were challenging, what would you say to say a new student who would help you so much with your dual credit especially?
I think not being afraid to kind of reach out to your professors. I know that they can be like super intimidating, but I've never had a bad experience with a professor at Northern. They're just super nice and understanding, and if you reach out to them, they're more than willing to kind of help you out.
Did you have peer advisors available to you when you were going to school there?
I didn't have a peer advisor because I was an Upward Bound, so they were kind of like the program was my advising, so I didn't have like a peer advisor.
Right.
Lori Franklin did help me and Jimena doing like the whole degree plan and stuff like that. She was there as support, but we didn't have like a advisor through Northern.
Great. Any other advice for a new student coming into looking at liberal arts as a potential career path?
I think that the liberal arts is great. I think it's like a great foundation for anybody of any major. It really kind of like sets you up to like build connections between things. I'm using it now in my major and at school, and also just kind of like connecting those things beyond even your education, connecting them to real life. And I think that's like a super useful tool just to be a better person and to also be like really good in the workforce as well.
Great. And then how about existing students who are, say, getting close to graduation? What might be some advice that you might give them?
To kind of not drop out of the program. I know a lot of people can tend to kind of like get like discouraged towards the end of things and want to drop or change it up. I encourage you to kind of just like be persistent with it and see where it takes you, because it could take you to some cool places.
Great. Anything over COVID that maybe you had found has been a helpful thing in the study realm for you?
It's been a journey, kind of like learning to adapt to online learning. I like hated it at first, but now I can do it, and I'm currently doing it by like choice now that I'm home. I think online learning has like some cons to it that, you know, it doesn't offer like the same thing that in-person learning does, but there's like a lot of things with online learning that like are new, like being able to use like the internet to like the best of your abilities to like do anything really. Like, um, it makes like watching things as a class super easy. It just makes a lot of things kind of more convenient sometimes. I do still prefer in-person learning, but online learning has some things to it that in-person learning doesn't.
With your online learning, did you have resources you used to learn better online, like resources to train online learning, or did you just kind of figure it out yourself?
I kind of had to figure it out. I think that watching videos on certain things, learning how to use certain like programs is useful. I like using like you do a lot of presentations with online learning and things like that, like zines. I've made a lot of those. And there's like a lot of different websites. I really like Canva. I think Canva is like super awesome and you can just be as creative as you want with it. I think that's another thing about online learning is you can be super creative about things.
Great. And with your postgraduate, you found a really interesting, unique path for yourself, it sounds like. In the broader spectrum of things, how would you kind of give a general piece of advice to somebody just getting into this realm on the whole, kind of encompassing everything you said sort of in a way?
Um, I think that like it can be kind of confusing and overwhelming at first, and you might not know like what direction you kind of want to go. That's how I was. I kind of went like down, not like down, but I considered a lot of various paths when it came to like my broader, bigger education.
Mhm.
But then just like, taking different classes, especially like, like had the opportunity to take a lot of classes at Northern helped me kind of explore what I liked and what I didn't like. And also just having like professors that kind of, were really friendly with you. You built good relationships with them. They just kind of help guide you to where they see you being and if you can see yourself being there as well.
Great. That's all I had for you, Aspen. Thank you very much for spending the time with us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, take care.